Hi everyone, we're back today to talk more about COVIDing. If you missed our first video, please look up the COVIDing and coping video to just hear about what we have to say about COVIDing. So I'm Dr. Melissa Dybala from Wheaton, Illinois. I practice out of New Day Wellness Center.
And I'm Gabriella Filippi, holistic wellness coach, also out of Wheaton, Illinois.
So today's topic is social distancing. Now, obviously, as a doctor, I have been explaining to people what social distancing means and how, people should stay 6 feet apart and limit the size of their gatherings. But Gabriella and I were talking about the term social distancing and how it doesn't really seem to be the right terminology.
Right. So we've been talking with lots of different groups, and many people feel like that could be rephrased or reframed. Better wording might be physical distancing. How do you feel about that, Dr. Dybala?
I do like that better because I think that social distancing is starting to affect people mentally. Um, they're thinking that social distancing means more than just physical distancing. They're thinking that it means that they can't contact the people they want to contact or be social with the people they want to be social with. And I've had patients that a lot of them that live by themselves, and they're saying this social distancing is putting me out of touch with people, and I have to remind them, like, hey, are you Skyping? Are you calling people? Are you reaching out? Are you having regular meetings? And they'll say, gosh, no, actually I'm not.
Yeah.
And I think it's just kind of messing with their psyche.
Well, and that is a very good point, as well as the anxiety that's created around that subject and the unnecessary anxiety. So the number one way to stay healthy actually is through connectedness. And that means in person, like what we're doing right now. So if that's the number one way to stay healthy, we're removing that from the equation. So then we're left with kind of an abyss here and how to deal with that.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, that is the best, is just to have one-on-one contact. And if you can't, at least try to have the social contact. I mean, we're lucky now that we have the internet. I mean, had this whole thing happened 20, 30, 40 years ago, it would have been a lot harder, But just remember that there are, Skype calls, phone calls that you could be doing to keep up with, your loved ones. And, I've been noticing too that some people are having issues with, like you said, like worrying about things, like phobias. Now people are like, should I go out? Like, what if I get a germ on my keys and I get infected? Have you seen that?
Oh, right. And just to reiterate about the anxiety that's created there, I think it's a time too where we can get creative, where we can say, hey, how can I stay in touch with folks? Can I go back to some letter writing? Can I, make some phone calls?
Pen pals.
Pen pals, right. Go back to some of these, obviously we have the internet, but along with that, what we're seeing as well is that people can stay healthier when they're connected. And so keeping in mind that holistic nature of what do I need today? What does my body, mind, spirit need today? And making sure that you're taking care of yourself so that your well is filled so that you can help fill others. In another video, we're going to talk about ways to give so that you can recreate health. But we were also talking about some self-reflection time, which alluded to our first video.
Yes. So, this time that, a lot of us are having more time for ourselves, you can take this time and start to self-reflect. Take this pause that a lot of us needed. A lot of my patients are actually saying this is a good thing. They got to slow down, really spend time with family, which is important, and really get to figure out, like, what do they want out of life, because we were so go 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 before, and maybe we were pretty extreme, and then the pendulum swung the other way. But
that's a really good point. So I know that, having traveled a bit, if you go to other parts of the world, they take time out, long time out, for lunches and dinners, and those are meant to be time to just be together.
Yeah.
And they walk or bike everywhere, and so now we have that opportunity to do that more and to really reflect, but slow down, and really less is more. So multitasking, as we know, does not work. Single tasking works. We have the opportunity to do that and create margin, like the margin on a page, the margin on the side of the road. Create margin in your life. and be more content. Be
Yeah.
more in that reflective mode and meditation, being more mindful of things.
So it's kind of a silver lining that we had this pause. Granted, of course, we don't want to lose the people we've lost or anything, but as a society, maybe we were kind of going too fast. It's an important time to develop resilience and stay fit mentally, emotionally, physically. Don't let yourself, go down a landslide with the social distancing, as we said. Like, reach out, connect. It's human, and we have choices here. We have choices, so we're just here to help you to make the positive choice and work on yourself during this time, during this pause in our society. So.
Really looking forward to that. So if you have any questions or would like to connect with us, I'm Gabriella Filippi. You can reach me at the email thementorcoachfoundation@gmail.com.
And I'm Dr. Melissa Dybala from New Day Wellness Center. You can look me up at newdaywellnesscenter.com, or you can contact us at office@newdaywellnesscenter.com.
Thanks for joining us.
Have a great day.